Is Growbots worth the hype? Here's our honest review after 2 weeks of using it. Tools like Growbots, Salesrobot, and all of these tools have been growing over the years. Why even is that? Because if you want to catch anyone's attention today, you're competing with TikTok video that they keep scrolling on their phone. So your cold emails better stand out if you actually want to catch their attention. So now, even to get one lead from cold email or from cold LinkedIn outreach, you have to reach out to hundreds of people, right? It's that difficult. And when you need to do that, you need to automate. It's not humanly possible to sit at your computer every day and reach out to 500 people every day, which is what you need to do to get the right amount of leads from LinkedIn or cold email. What does Growbots help you do? So it has a bunch of capabilities. It has advanced filters that help you find the right leads to reach out to. So you can filter using their job titles, their country, what size of company they work at, to figure out whether they are the right decision maker for your product or service. It helps you personalize your outreach as well with, things like first name, company name, all of that. It's easy to build and run a campaign. It's not too complicated, although they have a managed service offering. And of course, it helps you do multi-channel sequencing. It doesn't really have great LinkedIn capabilities, but it's very good on email, as well as helps you do smart analytics, which means it shows you how many people you reached out to, how many of them actually opened your email, how many replied to your email. Let's dive deeper into what people like about it. The top 3 Growbot features that people love. Number 1, the quality of prospects. The list that it gives you is kind of accurate. You can use that to reach out to people, although some users do complain that the database isn't as big as it can be, so you get very few prospects when you search. Number 2, the smart and easy to use sequence is very easy to set up. You can send automated emails and follow up, hoping to get a response. Onboarding and customer support is something people like because there's expert guidance, the customer support is responsive, and it helps you get started very quickly. Let's look at the cons now. A lot of people are very confused by the campaign selection process. Like, they don't know which campaign type they should get started with to get the right kind of results, and the user interface can be a little difficult to understand. The other thing people hate is the lack of a built-in dialer. If you're doing cold calling as a part of your outreach sequence, then it's best that you use a dialer that's inbuilt into the platform that helps you get connected with prospects over a call. You don't really have the time to pull out your phone, type in a phone number for doing a cold call, and then chat on your phone. Shouldn't work that way. Now let's look at some real Growbots reviews and see what customers have to say about this tool. So Growbots has been rated 4.5 on G2 and 4.7 out of 5 on Capterra. Let's look at one real review from Tina, who is a head of business development at a small company who used Growbots. So she says, "I love the new search filter for investment /series. It helps us target companies more specifically. I love that they keep bounce rate under 10% as well, which is great. What do you dislike about Growbots? Unfortunately, right now you can only filter by front-end tools companies use, which doesn't really help us. I would need deeper technological filtering, right? So this is something people don't like. What are the other shortcomings? Pricing is too high. So this person says the price is so much more than services like Apollo, Reach Hub, Seamless AI, and many more. No free trial, no real monthly options. The B2B database is extremely limited, and the results you get compared to other services are night and day. So again, the database is small, price is too high. The other thing people hate is like they have a buggy product. So after 2018, the company claims to have changed the Growbots experience altogether and worked on the list of prospects after GDPR change and removed European leads. So which means that their database is actually very small because they had to remove a lot of European prospects because of GDPR compliance. Other things people hate are, missing features is when you transfer a contact to a new campaign, you aren't told which campaign it initially came from. So it's hard to manage leads. Sometimes when your search criteria are way too wide, the system finds it hard to bring massive numbers of leads, which is logical and can't be considered a problem with the tool, but it does hamper your experience. Now, why even go for a Growbots alternative? Obviously, with all of these issues around prospect management, around the limited database, around the lack of an inbuilt dialer, if you're looking for a better tool to help you get more leads, then Salesrobot is a good tool. Fair warning, you should use Salesrobot only if you're reliant overtly on LinkedIn as your major lead generation channel and not cold emails and calls. And Salesrobot does not have an independent database on its own. It sits on top of a contact database tool like Growbots or LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which is a much better contact database as compared to Growbots. We've put together a detailed LinkedIn Sales Navigator review here as well, which you should check out if you're trying to use Sales Navigator for finding the right leads. Now, what are some of the features that people love about SalesRobot? Around the clock support. The support is great. A lot of people have commented about that. The outreach is very personalized, which makes you stand out in the person's inbox. It helps you with smart templates. The interface is quick. You have a really good inbox for managing your entire LinkedIn messages, and it helps you integrate with all of the other tools that you use in a seamless way. And it has very real monthly options if that's something that you're into. If you want more expert support, we have a team of social selling experts on staff that help you run high converting LinkedIn outreach campaigns for a starter price of $397 per month. And if you need help with putting more content out there on LinkedIn and establishing your personal brand on LinkedIn, we help you do that at $497 a month. So it's more than just a sales tool on LinkedIn. What we really help you is become a thought leader on LinkedIn, as well as reach out via cold email, convert a lot of prospects, grow your brand, and be very successful when it comes to finding new customers to work with you. All right, that's it for this Growbots review. Do check us out and give us a follow. See you in the next video.